Christian McCaffrey is without a doubt the best running back in the league right now. He's also definitely one of the best running backs in NFL history too. While I'm not really a big advocate for drafting running backs early, why did CMC not get the Saquon treatment? He's the elite of the elite for running backs. So who did teams think was better than him? Who was drafted before McCaffrey, and how did their careers pan out? Let's find out. The first overall pick in the 2017 NFL Draft was none other than Myles Garrett. And if it wasn't for Patrick Mahomes, Myles Garrett would definitely still be the number one pick in a draft do-over. The guy is an absolute superstar in the NFL. He's had double-digit sacks in 6 straight seasons, totaling 46 sacks from 2021 to 2023, which is second most in the NFL. Myles Garrett is one of the best pass rushers right now. He's won Defensive Player of the Year, been selected to 3 first-team All-Pros, 5 Pro Bowls. The dude is dang near unstoppable out there on the football field. With the second overall pick in the 2017 NFL Draft, the Chicago Bears selected Mitch Trubisky out of North Carolina. Not only that, but Chicago actually traded up one spot with the 49ers to draft him. And as the first QB off the board, safe to say this was easily the wrong pick. Trubisky's best season with the Bears was a Pro Bowl selection and a 12-4 record, but that season ended with the infamous double doink and being eliminated from the playoffs. Trubisky was released from the Bears after his rookie contract, where he's been a backup for the Bills. He started a little bit as a gap QB for the Pittsburgh Steelers and is now a backup for the Bills again. This will be a bust at the number 2 position no matter what year it was, but especially when you need a quarterback and Patrick Mahomes was still on the board. The 49ers traded back one spot with the Bears. With a third pick, they chose defensive lineman Solomon Thomas. And again, it wasn't really the best pick. Thomas didn't really contribute a lot in his first few seasons with the 49ers, just totaling 95 tackles and 6 sacks. Since being released from the 49ers, he's jumped around from the Raiders to the Jets, and while he did have a career-high number in sacks last year, that career high was just 5. The guy is nothing more than a backup rotational piece, definitely not worthy of the 3rd overall pick. The Jacksonville Jaguars picked running back Leonard Fournette with the 4th overall pick. While he had some strong years with the Jags and even won a Super Bowl with the Bucks, I don't think he was worthy of a top 5 pick. It's just hard to justify any running back that high, especially a running back on Fournette's level. Now, in his first 3 seasons in Jacksonville, Fournette was a workhorse back, totaling over 1,000 rush yards twice. He also caught 76 passes through the air in 2019, which was his last season with the team. He then joined the Bucks for another 3 seasons and helped them win it all in 2020, transforming into playoff Lenny when he totaled 448 scrimmage yards in 4 games on the Bucks' playoff run. But Fournette is definitely on the last leg of his career. He only played 2 games for the Bills in 2023 before they released him. A super solid 6 years for a running back, but again, top 5 pick, not really worth that. Speak of another guy who wasn't worth a top 5 pick, my team, the Tennessee Titans, selected Cory Davis with the 5th overall pick. At the time, he was seen as the top wide receiver prospect in the class and seemed like a great pick. But Cory Davis just never really panned out. He never had a true 1,000-yard season, but did come close in 2020 when he hit 984 yards, 65 catches, and 5 touchdowns. That was his final year in Tennessee before signing a 3-year deal with the New York Jets. Of course, he didn't do much in NYC with Zach Wilson and actually retired from football after 2 years on the team. He's trying to come out of retirement now and probably be a good wide receiver 3 for a team. I don't think he's been signed yet. The New York Jets picked safety Jamal Adams with the 6th overall pick, and honestly, he was kinda a slam dunk for the first part of his career. In fact, in his first 3 years with the Jets, he made 2 Pro Bowls and 1 All-Pro first team. Then Adams was traded to the Seattle Seahawks, made another Pro Bowl. But he's been riddled with injuries for the past few years, and honestly has barely been able to get on the field. He was one of the best safeties in the game for a while there, but he's been released from the Seahawks just because he can't stay healthy, and is still out there as a free agent. The LA Chargers picked wide receiver Mike Williams with the 7th overall pick. While a lot of people saw Cory Davis as the top wide receiver prospect in the class, it's also seen that big Mikey Williams had the highest upside and potential. He's massive, 6 feet 4 inches, and he uses all of that frame to come crashing down after each jump ball catch, meaning that Williams has had a ton of injuries throughout his career. When he's been healthy, he's delivered, even had a 76 catch, 1,146 yard, 9 touchdown season in 2021. But that's kind of where his career maxed out at. And now he's a part of the retirement home that the Jets are assembling as an offense. Then with the 8th overall pick, the Carolina Panthers selected Christian McCaffrey, one of the best running backs in NFL history. And outside of Myles Garrett and Patrick Mahomes, we could really argue that he is a top 3 pick in this draft. He could completely change an offense and single-handedly carry a team. He's worthy of all the praise you can throw at him.